Hey Scorpio, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your November 2019 reading. Let's get into it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, you guys. Wow, you all are just ruling the universe right now, right? It's like with your energy, like just all of this planetary action in your sign, It's crazy, but I'm trying to embrace it, and I sit across the sky from you, so it's kind of intense for me sitting across the sky from you as a Taurus, Scorpio. But very transformative. I'm trying to look at the bright side of the energy, which is the transformation. But understanding sometimes we have to go deep, deep down into the depths like you guys do better than anybody else to really pull up that fire, and become that phoenix rising from the ashes. So, all right, birthday buddies, let's get into your reading for November 2019. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, well, you have a couple of cards that flipped out here. So the first card you have is Kindred Spirits as an overall energy, and you have Awakening, okay? As an underlying energy, we have Divine Timing. So you and someone else, doesn't have to be romantic. For a lot of you guys, it probably is, especially with that Venus and Scorpio as well. But there's some type of relationship here coming into play between you and another person. Last month, I believe it came into play as well. We had sincere relationships come out as the overall energy last month, okay? So it's kind of coming out again here. This kindred spirits, this is soulmates. These are two people who maybe knew each other in a past life, or two people who are just energetically, very matched energetically in this life here, okay? There's an awakening here with this, though, okay? Or some type of awakening there. And as an underlying energy, we do have divine timing and trust. So trust into divine timing. I'm also seeing listening. So that card speaks to me about the signs and the synchronicities that are coming to you, Scorpio, especially in regards to your relationships, okay? We're going to get a card and we're going to pull tarot to get deeper into these energies, all right? Let's get a card to see what energies does Scorpio benefit from releasing in the month of November, okay? I'm seeing surrender to miracles, surrender the idea that you can fix someone, surrender your fear of change, surrender to setting limits on yourself, okay? Surrender to the magic of who you are. Surrender to divine timing, okay? Again. Alright, let's get an energy out for you here. What is it that Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus benefits from releasing? I believe you had this come out last month. Surrender obsessive thinking. So there's that surrender to the magic of who you are, Scorpio. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Aw, Scorpio, I think that's so sweet to come out. And these cards match. Look. So this awakening could be you. Awakening to the magic of who you are. You see the colors in the cards, they really match. So that awakening very well could, I feel it's twofold, I feel like this awakening has to do with this spiritual connection that you have here, because we're seeing divine timing, right? And you surrendering divine timing, surrender obsessive thinking, and surrender stress, okay? But this awakening also has to do with you waking up to the magical, being that you are, Scorpio. That's beautiful. But that's what you're being asked to surrender to, okay? I was just going to say you're a unicorn, and then I saw the unicorn in the background. So, let's get a card and see what blessings you have coming to you, all right? What blessings does Scorpio have coming to them? Any type of injustice, Scorpio, was an injustice, but you know what? It's actually a blessing. In your eyes, it seems an injustice, and I'm not saying it isn't, but a lot of times from what I've seen as a reader is that, and in my own life, is that we perceive things to be an injustice, but like I'll give you an example. Let's say somebody had issues with self-esteem, right? And they kept encountering these relationships where people were not valuing them. That is an injustice, but the universe is bringing that. First of all, you attract that to you accidentally because that is how you feel about yourself, right? Not you, we're just using an example. Second of all, the universe will put these type of situations into your life until you learn to value yourself. You'll continue to be in these relationships where people don't value you because the universe is trying to teach you to wake up, hey, value yourself first. And you'll continue to get that lesson in different ways, shapes, and forms until you learn it, all right? So, 1 second. Sorry about that. Funny, the call I just got after I said that. Oh my God, that is just synchronicity is crazy. All right, let's see what's up with these blessings coming to you, Scorpio, for your birthday month. Oh, yes. All right, Scorpio. So you have the angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. Any of you dealing with the Capricorn, or if you have heavy Capricorn placements, this card came out with their blessings too as an underlying energy. But yeah, I'm not surprised to see that, especially with you being a Scorpio and us being in your season, because your season makes the veil so thin for all of us, you know, even if we're not like quote unquote psychic, all of us are psychic, even if we're not tapped into it. Obviously some of us are tapped into it, some of us are highly gifted in the area, okay? But when we come into your season, a lot of us, we have that happening where we're able to see through the veil, whereas other times when we don't see through it the way that you do when you come into Scorpio season, okay? Because remember, you guys go all the way down into the depths where nobody wants to go, okay? You see it all. You see it from the darkness and you come in, you see it from the light, all right? So your intuition is super strong right now, okay? Now, as an underlying energy, we see the angel space clearing. It's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. Underneath it, you have the angel of support, all right? So the universe has heard your silent call for help somewhere, and there's a new chapter of your life that's around the corner. You're being asked to remove fear. And I am seeing a card about soul love, which has to do with you taking the time to look at how you value yourself and your issues of self-love, which we were just talking about. That's why that's saying to you, surrender to the magic of who you are, the uniqueness and all the beauty in who you are, just being you, okay? And then remember, as an underlying energy too, here we have surrender obsessive thinking, whatever you're obsessing about. And I feel like it probably has a lot to do with some type of soul tie here that you have. All right, let's go ahead and get you a card of advice. I'm sorry, let's pull some tarot out and see what's up here. I'm seeing the Three of Swords in reverse, so a lot of you all have some healing coming through, okay? But with this intuitive ability coming to you really strong, these are blessings, remember. This is the blessing coming to you. There's something that needs to be cleared out, whether it's a way of thinking, and just as these cards are so synchronistic today. Ace of Swords in reverse. That's all about needing to change your perspective. And then here you have the Hermit card. So that's all about taking the time to reflect, to go within, to taking the time to heal, and you know, in order to change your perspective. And so I'm seeing the Devil here. Again, some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. There's that Ace of Swords up right now. Or there's some type of energy that was or is around you that could be toxic or very like tempting to you, but maybe it's not good for you. And so whether this is, and that's also obsession, and we're seeing obsessive thoughts, surrender obsessive thinking here, okay, Scorpio. So whether that's obsessive thoughts, whether it's negative thoughts or feelings about yourself, or whether it is somebody who actually themselves is negative in your own life, that's clearing out. Your intuition is loud and clear. It's telling you who, what needs to be, who, what, where needs to be canceled out and cleared out at this time, okay? So please pay attention to your gut feelings. All right, let's see what's happening here with these kindred spirits Aww. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra. You have the Justice card here. This is gorgeous coming out. So this is where everything's going to balance out, okay? And Justice is also a card of karma. Okay, this is a karmic card. A card, I'm sorry, that speaks of karma. So, you know, this divine timing here, you know, speaking to me very loudly about this connection, okay? Things balancing out. This being, you know, very karmic because it is kindred spirit. So just the balancing out of the karmic energies, all right? Here with this Justice card. Knight of Wands. Someone could be taking action to communicate here with you with this kindred spirits energy. But again, we need to stop obsessing about it and open ourselves up and be receptive to divine timing. Let's talk about the awakening. What's happening with this awakening for Scorpio? What is this awakening? Oh, we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like this is your harvest coming in, okay? Like you could be waiting. The Seven of Pentacles is waiting for the harvest to come in from what we invested, okay? So remember, divine timing, the underlying energy, Scorpio. So trust in divine timing that wherever you planted this seed, with especially with this energy here, with the kindred spirit energy, wherever you planted that seed, your harvest is coming. There's an awakening coming here, okay? Let's take one more there. Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? Then we have the Lovers here, the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So, I just look. The next card out would have been the Four of Swords in reverse. This is an awakening, okay? So this is a highly spiritual connection. But in this connection, I'm seeing that some of you guys were not being valued, weren't being respected, or somebody wasn't being a team player. And so you emptied the cup out, okay? Someone could, we won't get into all that, but yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. And so there's just this need to change your perspective. See? Because you're in the Five of Cups energy. Oh, Scorpio. And that ends up laying on the Justice card. So wherever the cups just got spilled out, look at that. Oh my God. Wherever the cups got spilled out and you're focusing on those cups, okay? If you see the card closely, she has all of the cups that's been spilled out. It's in the water there. Behind her are two cups. That is the Two of Cups behind her, okay? So even though all of this has been spilled out, there is still love if you just look up and look behind you. And so that Ace of Swords, that Five of Cups clarifying this Ace of Swords in reverse is all about changing your perspective and looking up from that those empty cups of spilled milk to see that my harvest is coming in divine timing, okay? And justice is being served. These two cups are right here. This is the justice for wherever the cups were spilled out. And as an underlying energy at this point, you have the Ten of Pentacles and you have the World. So this is stability, whether it's monetarily, whether it's on the home front, whether it's in relationship. This is stability, and this is the World. This is a cycle that has completed, okay? A new chapter ready to begin. The World, you're sitting on top of the World there. All right, but you could be very conflicted, I'm seeing. Let's talk about surrendering the magic of who you are. I feel like somebody might want to come in and communicate in due time, all right? Someone who made you sad. Yeah, someone who you had decided to cut out with this Queen of Swords here. All right. Surrender to the magic of who you are, Scorpio. King of Swords here. This person stands in their truth. All right, this person stands in their truth. Again, we have air energy here coming out. Libra, again, this could be Libra again with this Justice and its King of Swords, also Aquarius or Gemini. But I feel like this is all about standing in the power of the truth of the magic and beauty of who you really are. And I'm getting emotional. We have the Ace of Cups here. So this is two things. One, with that Ace of Cups in reverse, this is you needing to forgive yourself. This is you needing to love yourself, okay, with that Ace of Cups. The other thing is if you were dealing with an air energy as well, that you emptied the cup out on, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that you moved away from, this, whether it's an air sign or not, okay, this person, you could have been dealing with this type of energy as well, where this person could have, the King of Swords can be, especially in the reverse, they can be very detached. They can be very cold, okay? Especially in their speech. So someone could have said things to you or treated you in a certain way that made you feel less than. And so it's just like, it's time to you take on the energy, for you to take on the energy of the King of Swords and stand in the power of the truth of the beauty of who you are. And it's time to surrender any negative things that someone may have said to you if you were dealing with a King of Swords energy in the negative aspect. The Lovers just flew out, and the Ace of Cups again in reverse. I'm like, why is the Lovers flying out? And there's the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, you could have been dealing with a very karmic situation. We obviously see that you are with the kindred spirits, okay? So, Two of Pentacles, it's like something's been decided, okay? Or the situation was very unbalanced. I feel like there's been a decision that's been made to empty the cup out somewhere, whether this is you or someone else, okay? The cycle's complete with the World card, and with the Nine of Wands you released, and you're starting to get over this heartache. Wow. Boom, bam, bam, boom. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment coming to you, okay? Wish fulfillment coming to you, Scorpio. So, yeah, very, very strong soul tie here. And you're just standing in the truth here and you're emptying the cup out. It seems like you've made the decision, okay? Because, again, it's just like, see who you are. Even though this relationship ended and there could have been some harsh words spoken, you know, strength here. You're strong. You're super strong here. You can empty the cup out wherever you need to, if that means that if you have to do that in order to be able to stand in the power of who you are. If someone is, you know, bogging you down or whatever with their ideas or their projections or their gaslighting or whatever the situation might be, okay? Let's go ahead and see what's going on with this Angel of Psychic Ability. There's the Four of Swords again and the Chariot in reverse. So with these energies coming out, this is the awakening again. Your intuition is very awakened, and I think it's telling you not to move forward with something. And you have the Lovers here, right? You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So the Magician in reverse. Okay, and the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and the Death card. That's your card too, but that's also about a cycle ending, all right? I'm seeing that Knight of Pentacles again in reverse. I don't really like that dude because he's methodical. That's someone who's very methodical. You know, like they know what they're doing. So with this energy coming out, and this Six of Wands is an underlying energy at this point, it feels like your intuition is highly awakened, and it's telling you, Scorpio, don't move forward with something because there's manipulation here. I feel with this Magician card in reverse is always about manipulation for me, and especially with the Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, because there's no victory here. Somebody you're dealing with could have a big ego. Again, these energies are vice versa, or you know, it's just and you're not being valued and respected. Yep. Well, I'm like, listen, you guys, I'm going to clarify because I don't want to send you off with the wrong information. The Magician in reverse could also be about something not manifesting in the way you thought it would. But no, this is all straight up and down all day long about manipulation. You see that Five of Swords? Look at him. Look at how he did her. Threw the swords in her back, walked away like he didn't see how bad that hurt her, or she didn't even see who it was. Bullshit. You know exactly who it is doing it, and your intuition is telling you do not move forward with this situation because you're being manipulated and you're being betrayed by this person, and they really don't give a shit, okay? As the underlying energy, you guys, we have the Nine of Cups here. Like I said, your wish fulfillment coming once you're able to release this burden. Take back your offer, okay? Because there's things that maybe you just don't see here with this Judgment card in reverse, or that this is saying to you it's not good judgment to continue on with this situation. Your soul with the Hierophant is not, it's something that it doesn't want, and or there's, if this is about love, this is like, this could be like someone is non-committal, but this very much is about You know, have faith that the wish fulfillment is coming, and where this burden is at, that where you're needing to release, your soul is not, it doesn't feel good with the energy. Okay, it's like, no, I don't want this. You know, your intuition is trying to tell you to release that burden and move into a new direction. Okay, for some of you guys, there were third-party situations happening that blocked you or that you're refusing to see. That's not for all of you, but all of the cups are spilled out with the Ten of Cups in reverse, and you're moving away from it. There's something beautiful and new here for you with this Page of Wands, though, and this King of... Oh, glad we kept going. There's something beautiful here for you with this Page of Wands. This is good news coming to you. Here you are, the King of Cups. This could also be a fellow water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who just has a lot of love for you. This is some good news coming, okay? And we know it's good news for sure. You have the Star card there. That's healing, you know, that's renewal, that's wishes being granted. But there is, again, this need for you with the Empress in reverse to make sure that you're valuing yourself, okay? Let's go ahead and get you a card of advice, and we're going to wrap up your reading. Despite the struggles that I see here, I see the beauty as well, okay? I see the beauty as well. Once we're able to stop obsessing, give everything over to spirit and divine timing, and release whatever is burdening us. Stepping into the magic of who we are, and listening to our intuition. I see the beauty as you look up from this Five of Cups, to see that there are still 2 more cups behind you. Only 3 have been spilled. Alright, advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My birthday babies. Advice for Scorpio. Oh, that's a lot of advice. We're going to take these 2 that I feel that flipped over, okay? Yep. And they definitely wanted to be there. You had a lot of cards that flipped over there. Okay. So, there's a lot of synchronicity in the numbers there. You have card 28, so that's 10. And then you have card 11, so that's 10 and 11. This is the 3rd reading I've done, and all of, including yours, the advice, all of the advice came out like that in all of the 3 readings that I've done so far, where the numbers showed the progression of energy. And I feel like this has a lot to do with your season being so transformative and helping people to come out that darkness and into the light as the phoenix rises from the ashes. Really, like, let's transform this, you know, let's rise up from this darkness type of energy. Let's get this energy moving. 9 of Cups, again, remember, as your underlying energy, okay, with divine timing. All right, so let's read your advice here. You have 2 cards that came out. The first one is the Council. So the Council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. Listen with your inner senses, which you're being blessed with. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. Okay, so that is basically speaking to me, telling me that you, again, once again, you know the answer. The answer to all of it is inside you, and it's clearly written on the walls of your soul. If you just take the time to reflect and listen, you'll know which way to go. Any of you have strong placements in Capricorn? Check that video out. Okay, so you have card 28 here, the Jaguar. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you, and yes, it will. First of all, you are Scorpio. You are the one who does this. You are the one who goes into the dark places. You are the one who does that. This is the time. I just got 444. You have the energy with you to do this, and you do it better than anybody else. You teach us how to do that. And this is the time, because we're in your season and all of this planetary action is in your sign. Okay, so why would you want to go through the darkness, you say? I said that. Well, why the hell would you want to go through the darkness? I said, but why? Because you have to have darkness in order to have light. You have to go down into the darkness in order for the light to be, for you to find the light, for the light to emerge. That's why you want to go down into the depths, okay? And why you want to venture into the mystery of what's unknown, because what you're going to find there is wish fulfillment when you go and you explore outside of the walls of what you're obsessively thinking about, all right? And outside of the walls of this situation here that could have been very imbalanced, where we had to empty the cup out, okay? Where someone was telling us we are not worth something or whatever happened here, where beyond the walls, please, of this manipulative, betraying energy, go beyond the walls of that. You've already been in the darkness of it. Explore it. Explore the darkness of it, and then let yourself come out of it so that you can come into the light and have your wish fulfillment, all right? Because you deserve it. So these are the messages that I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. If you liked it, if it resonated, do hit like and subscribe. You can get more messages here, and also it helps me to keep the channel going, and it helps to get the messages flowing out further for all the other Scorpios out there. Okay, so have a very happy birthday, you guys. See you soon.